What up, fam? It's your boy L. Back at it like we never left. So let's just get right to it, man. We're gonna get to this recipient area. I did notice some shedding, light shedding. We can go out into the light. I'll show you guys. I'm out of pump. I'll show y'all what's going on. That's the whole point of this, right? Be transparent. So my line's still there. Hair's still there. When I was washing my hair, something came out. But this they call this the ugly duckling stage, right? It's part of the game, right? But we know what everybody want to see. Everybody want to see that donor area. So let's see if we can get it. I'm gonna show you the crown too. So we're gonna talk about the donor area. We're gonna talk about the crown. In my donor area, itching really, really badly. Bad, 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 bad. So people say Claritin. Some people say witch hazel, tin skin. Get a lot of good suggestions. Even Vicks Vapor Up. It's gonna come down to whatever works for you. It be. Sometimes I just want to scratch. You can't do that because you're gonna have to cause a problem. Don't do that. Um, I've been just taking it all in. I have been taking the Claritin, doing that, adjusting. But I'm telling y'all, this is real. And then when you see your hair start to shed, you kind of freak out a little bit. I don't care what they say, how many videos you don't watch, you won't freak out a little bit. So aside from the freaking out, you think about it, you can still see everything's still there. We be impatient, but it's a little scary because we went through a lot for this, especially when your hair still hurt a little bit, you tingly. I did want to talk about something. One of the brothers that I was over in Turkey with, we were talking, and he was like, "Hey man, are you still feel tired?" We about 3.5 weeks out. I'm like, "Yeah, I still feel tired. Just I thought jet lag wore off after a certain time, but it's just we had the procedure and we came back. And like I could tell you guys, listen, the swelling, the black eyes. I put up a video earlier, just kind of being transparent, man. I showed y'all my go watch it, man. My hair was, my roof was gone, man. Just showing y'all. Just I gotta be honest. A lot of cats don't put the truth in. Like I'm gonna be honest with you in the community. Y'all might get mad at me. I don't want to see your fantastic. I want to see how ugly you looked in the beginning. That's what I put. Not like that. Just think about because it shows. It's gonna show you a journey. That's the journey when how you look before, how jacked up you look. And I put a video up today that show y'all your boy was looking like George Jefferson. Moving on up, but I can't sit here and expect y'all to pay attention to me and take from the community without sharing with the community. So I showed y'all, and that's part of what it's about, man. Just sharing and taking advice and giving. It's about energy, really, positive energy, and we got to keep doing that for each other. And the reality of it is that once you stop putting out the truth, people are gonna stop watching. So, but aside from that, people keep asking me, "Why did you get a hair transplant? Why did you want a hair transplant?" And at first, you get upset, like, "Why are you asking me? I'm grown. I do what I want to do." Well, people want to know because once again, we got to change the way we listen, right? They're asking you because they probably want one too. So, in the course of even from my childhood, I always was different. I always never want to look like nobody else. And now we have an immense, enormous amount of, especially African American brothers that are bald with beards and goatees, look good or whatever. The whole thing of it is, I just don't want to look like everybody else no more. You know what I mean? I like, plus, I sweat a lot. I wanted some hair. Hair defines the face, like I said before. Just wanted to be feeling for me, really, man, and just doing different things. And plus, it's a mental thing. And anybody that tells you, listen to me, that you're losing your hair don't affect you mentally, they're either really confident with themselves, they're telling a story. I won't call them a liar. They're just telling a story, because when you start losing your hair, especially if you had a decent grade of hair, your hairline was right, it was something about getting your hair cut or cutting. If you cut your own hair, like myself, cutting your hair, blowing your hair. When I was in high school, especially, every day I was crispy, and people say, "Man, you can cut your hair every day." No, I stayed on point, and that's what's about the grooming, right? As a man, we groom ourselves to look the beards. We want to look nice and everything and look tight, because you never know who's looking at you. And men actually judge men more than women judge men. This is a true fact, fun fact. Men look at you for your builds, your everything, and as men judge men more than women judge men. Um, because we always trying to identify with each other, size each other up, not in a bad way, but it's just that alpha male thing, right? Where we all go through the testosterone journeys and we're sizing each other up because we just want to see where we are gauging our own selves in masculinity. And that's the thing. But it is a mental thing when you lose your hair. Because especially like in the African American community, we're taught not to talk about certain things. It's taboo, right? Um, you don't cry. You don't express your opinions, your emotions. But I mean, we're not. with our hair. Just think about it. If most of us could have had somebody to talk to tell us that we could have saved our miniaturizing hairs. There was different things we could have done. We would have not lost our hair entirely, right? But it's you don't talk about it. Just keep going on. You do the natural thing. You just cut your hair off. Oh man, just go bald. Like, but no, save it. Why? So just like we taught not to cry. You know, sometimes a good cry could save you. It releases so much. You know how many times we react out and about things and we do different things out of reaction, and you could cry, just different emotions, or just telling somebody, man, you know what? You made me feel a certain way. You know, how did you mean what you said? Did you mean to hurt my feelings? Did you mean to upset me? When we start taking away the overly indulgence of masculinity and just I'm the man, you know, even with our hair, just it all ties in, trust me. But we got to change the way we think. I keep saying we got to change the way we think because this is all part of our journey as men together, right? We grow and we have to extend that to each other because it projects out. The way you feel about yourself, believe it or not, projects out. So we got to start changing the narrative again. I'm telling you, got to stay with the positive vibes. Got to stay not thinking everyone is trying to hurt you. Got to stay thinking that, you know, life is just too short. We got to keep the information flowing. We got to keep the truth going. We got to be transparent to each other. Um, this hair journey, it took me somewhere, you know, it took to these different places, man, these emotions and energies. I never realized how self-conscious I was about it. And until, you know, I actually started getting off into it, I was scared to talk about it. I would get defensive. People asking me about my, you know, why you want to get a hair transplant? I would get defensive. And, but, you know, it's like, what are you, you know, getting defensive for? And I was getting a little upset and angry, but we can't do that, right? Because then they win. We have to take back our own little self things that we about us that make us who we are. We gotta regain certain things and our confidence back because it is a confidence booster. Getting your hair, seeing a hairline on your head. I don't even have any hair, but it's such a confidence booster, right? Because I know that it's on the way, and I know if I keep doing the right things, eating the right foods, trying to put some, you know, stay hydrated, put some green vegetables in my body, you know, I can see good results. Um, Even with the bias, I see my skin's lighter. You know, my beard's promoting, you know, more growth and stuff like that. So I'm on this journey, fellas, and even some women hit me up too, and I won't. I'm sorry, I almost overlooked you, women, but women have been getting hair transplants as well, and they've been having questions. I'm gonna do more research. I promise. I can't speak intelligently for the women just yet. I haven't done research. I haven't talked to women that have had transplants, so I won't touch it because I can't speak intelligently about it. But it's on the way, man. I love y'all. Thank y'all for keep rocking with me. I ain't been getting nothing but positive comments from y'all, man. You know, I'm new to this, man. I'm stumbling. I might stutter a little bit, but the message is real. The love is real. I'm gonna keep showing. As long as y'all want to see something, man, just keep vibing with me. I'm gonna keep vibing with y'all. Whoever sub me, I'm gonna sub y'all back. That's what we doing, man. We trying to build this community up. I love y'all, man.